channel Bhavna Solanki. In today's class, we are going to learn about data types in Python. This is our class 7 of Python tutorial, and today we are going to learn why it is very important to learn data type. So, to understand what kind of data we are dealing with, we should know all the data types in Python. We have different types of data. If you want to make any program for marks. So we should know which type of data, which type of value we are putting. There are different types of values, right? And for example, marks goes with numerical data type, any name or any alphabetical name or a word or a sentence goes with string data type. Then if you are dealing with attendance of student, then you should store that data type, Boolean data type. In the Boolean data type, true or false, present or absent. Or if you are making any records of student, then that goes with different type, all the list or dictionary, all the collective data types. In Python, we have different types of data. It's like a container, different types of container. In variable, we saw only one container and different types of values we are putting in one container. But data types is like a different containers which hold different values, different kind of data. For example, a water bottle holds water and lunchbox holds food. Same way, different data types hold different kind of data. Okay, either it can be numerical value, either it can be uh, string value, means alphabetical word sentence, either it can be Boolean value or it can be mixture of all the data types, complex. Okay, so we have different types of data type in Python. So we are going to learn step by step all kind of data types in detail. So let's begin with today's class. So let's start with the definition of data type, a proper definition. What is exactly data types means in Python? So this is the introduction part. In Python, data types are classifications that specify the type of value a variable can hold. Each data type has its own properties, like I said, and methods, which dictate how the data can be used. Python is dynamically typed, meaning that you do not need to declare the data type of variable. When you are creating it, the interpreter infers the type based on the value assigned. Whatever value you are assigned, either it can be numerical, float, any value you can assign, it will directly get interpreted. Okay. So you don't need to declare the data type like in other languages. You need to declare the data type before you are making any program. Numerical data type has three parts. First one is integer data type, means the whole number. Next is float, means numbers with decimal. Complex means a plus vi, like that. Let me tell you each data type in detail. The first one is integer. An integer is a whole number, positive. It can be positive or negative without decimals in Python. Integers can be arbitrary size, age equal to 25, print age. Then you will get your final result as 25. Okay, numerical means whole data type, whole number, okay, without any decimal. And arbitrary means randomly. It can be any random size and number of cells. Next, we have float data type. A float is a number that contains a decimal point. It can represent real numbers and it is used for more precise calculation. For example, if you want to calculate height of a person or you want to see make a program for height or something which has a decimal value, then you need to go with this data type, float data type. Next, we have complex data type. A plus bi. You can see complex numbers are represented as a real part and an imaginary part denoted by j or I. Here I or j is imaginary part. In mathematical language is called eta. Complex underscore numbers 3 plus 4j means one real number you will have with one imaginary number. Complex underscore number, you're making one program. In now, if you are writing print complex number, the output will be 3 plus 4j. Then, next data type is Boolean data types. Like in numerical data, we have covered numerical data types has three parts, that is integer, then float, and complex. Likewise, we have one more data type, that is Boolean data type. Boolean data types either will give you a true value or false value. Boolean represents one of two values, true or false. It is often used in conditional statements and logical operations. Is active equal to true, print is active is equal to true, output is true. Next, we have sequence data types. Now, sequence data types has different kinds of data type: string, list, tuple, dictionary, and set. Let's see one by one each data types. String. A string is a sequence of characters enclosed in quotes. Strings are immutable. Immutable meaning they cannot be changed after creation. Greeting, hello world, print greetings, the output will be hello world. Any value you are putting in inverted comma is considered, Python will consider that value as a string value. It can be number also. If you store number in quotation, then Python will consider that number in as a string, not as a numerical value. Okay. Next we have list. List data types is an ordered collection of items that can be different types. Lists are mutable, allowing for modification. You can you can always make a list with the square bracket. For example, here we have make one variable fruit and we are storing n number of values here. Apple, banana, cherry. Okay, string numerical value also you can put in string. It is mutable, means you can make any changes here. And for example, if you're dealing with any student data, you can, if you want to change any name or something, student name, marks, you can make changes in list data type. Then we have tuple data type. Tuple is a similar to list, but it is immutable. One difference we have from in tuple, that is, it is immutable. Means you once created, the items in a tuple cannot be changed. For example, coordinates 10.0, x coordinate, y coordinates. If you're dealing with coordinates, then you can use tuple. Tuple always, you have to make tuples always in parentheses. Next, we have dictionary data types, which denotes curly brackets. A dictionary is an unordered collection of key value pairs. Dictionary always comes with key value pairs. Key must be unique and immutable, while values can be of any type. For example, here, key name is a key and alias is name, right? So here, name is key and alias, the name of a person, is a value. Age is a key, which is constant, while the numbers which can be seen here, 30 is a value of that uh, key. So it is a value, numerical value. Okay. So it is immutable. You can make changes here. Then we have set data type. A set is an unordered collection of unique items. Sets are mutable and support mathematical operations like union and intersections. Union underscore numbers. You can see set also we can make in curly brackets unique underscore numbers, add 6, print unique underscore numbers. You can see the result. Output will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because you have added one number here. So likewise, we can use different types of data. Data that's all about, I have given a glance of all the data types. This all the four last data types which we have learned from dictionary, tuple, list, string. All the sequence data type has their own methods and operations, which we need to learn in detail. So in the next class, I will start with the string data type and I'll show you some methods and operation. What are the methods and functions we have in string data type that we are going to learn. Okay, now let's see practically all the data type in our IDL. Okay, let's learn all the data types one by one. Let's make one variable a equal to 1, b equal to 1, and print a plus b 2. Now let's make another variable c equal to, in quotation, we are going to write 1, 1. And we are making another variable C, and that is also you're putting in quotation when. And now we are printing print C plus D, 11. Okay, why is it so? Because here, when you put any value into quotation, Python will consider as a string value, not as a numerical value. Let's see one by one both the data types. Let me see. Let me check print data type of string, the type function, variable C data type. Okay, first we will see it's string C, because the 11, because we are putting this numerical value into quotation, Python is considering this data type is as a string, not as a numerical integer value. Let me see. Let me check with variable A now. So print type. Type function is inbuilt function in Python to check the data type of the value. The data type is integer value. Here you can see the value of 1 for variable A is integer. Okay, not as a string. Here the number 1 is considered as integer value, whole number, and in this case for variable C it is considered as a string value. Okay, that is why we should know whenever you are making any program, we should know the data type. Otherwise, you will get this type of different result. Here 1 plus 1 is 2, but here in this case 1 plus 1, because it is in the inverted comma, it is considered as 11. It is given your result 11 because it is joining these two number. Okay, concatenate. So next, let's learn a float data type. Let's make one another variable for float data type where we are going to put one variable for float data type. Let's make one different variable g height equal to mm, let's suppose 4.5, and now we are printing height. Python is a case sensitive, so be 4.5. So whenever you have decimal value, that value will be a float data type. So let's check the data type here by type function print type of height value. Float data type. You can see. Next we have complex data type. For that, let's make one variable called s1 equal to complex and write the coordinates 3 and 5. And when you write, sorry, 3 and 5 like this is x coordinates and this is y coordinates. Now, when you print this s1, will give you a real number and an imaginary number called iota. Okay, that's how our complex data type can be stored. This is 3 plus 5j is nothing but a complex data type. Let's check with time function. Is it complex or not? With type S1. Complex. Okay, that's all about float and complex data type. Let's move to our next data type. Okay, let's learn about all the sequence data type all together. We are going to start one by one. First, I will show you the string example. Data type string. For that, I'm making one variable b1 and I'm putting my name, now 9 inverted comma, and I'm writing print b1. Okay, so that's how string looks like. Now, let's see the data type of the string. To check data type, we are using print type function. Str is a short form of string data type. Next, we have list data type, which is always stored in square bracket. V2, and I'm making a list with square bracket. You can store n number in the list, 4, 26, 34, 108, or you can store any string value also, medium string. I'm putting now and square bracket is closed. Now print v2, and you can see. Now let's check the data type of this above value. Let's see. With print type v2 list. Next data type is tuple data types, which is always almost similar to list only, but the difference is we have to store tuple data type in parenthesis instead of square bracket. So let's copy all the value from here only and close the parenthesis, print v3. Okay, we're getting similar result. Now let's check the data type of this value. Print type v3 tuple. Okay, so now next data type is dictionary. Dictionary always comes in curly bracket. For that, I'm putting in variable b4 and curly bracket. In curly bracket, we are putting key value form. So let's, instead of b4, let's take type. We are going to make a different kind of variable. Let's make variable my in the scroll. So dictionary, because dictionary always comes under curly bracket. So we are putting all the values in curly bracket. And here dictionary has key value pair. So we are making a different name, Bhavna, comma, each with semicolon, because we are putting number. That's why we are writing this way without quotation, because 33 is a numerical value, integer value. Then next we want city, because city is a string. So we will write in quotation, and whatever, whichever city you are belonging, you can put it. Right? So dictionary always comes under curly bracket and key value form. So here the name is key and its value, its value. Bhavna, name of the person is value. Key value. City is key and Mumbai is value. Age is key and 33 is value. So that's how you can make your dictionary. Let's print this dictionary. So print my the scroll dictionary. You can see that's how you can make a dictionary. If you have more number of records, you can add. Then let's check out our data type with our type function. Print type my the scroll dictionary. You can see data type is dict. Dict is short form of dictionary. Next, we have another same kind of thing, that is sets. Data type, that is sets. So for sets, let's make another variable, my the scroll sets. Sets is also comes in the curly bracket. So curly bracket, and you can, as you have made list, you can write n number of things here. 08. How now? Close your curly bracket and print my underscore sets. Can see the result. Let's check the type. Type my underscore sets. See, the type is set. Okay, that's how we can make sets dictionary. Last data type which is left, that is Boolean data types, which either give you a true value or false value. For that, we are making one variable bool. Okay, let's learn a last data type, that is Boolean data type, which either give you a true value or false. So let's make one variable bool1 equal to true, and let's check the data type of this variable. Print with type function bool1. Directly checking data type. See, this data type is Boolean value, has Boolean value. Let's make one more variable bool2, which give you a false. Print check type for bool2. Again, this is a Boolean value. So here we are completing all the data types, the basics we have learned. In the next class, we will learn some slicing operations, some methods with all the sequence data type, which we have learned last uh, 4 data type: means string, list, dictionary, all the data types which are there in sequence data type, we are going to learn in detail. So that's all for today's class. Thank you so much. Please do like, subscribe.